Hello and a very warm welcome to the Hong Kong Coliseum for semi-finals day at the Yonex Sunrise Hong Kong Open, event number 11 on the 12 tournament OSIM BWF World Super Series. 5 semi-finals for you this afternoon, and of course this Hong Kong Open and the China Open next week is the last chances for players to qualify for the prestigious Super Series finals to be staged in Zhou in China next month. Well, you can see the players coming on to court for the first of our semi-finals. There you can see the entire calendar for the OSIM BWF World Super Series. For the first time ever, 5 of those 12 tournaments have been Premier Super Series events. The Korean, the All England, the Indonesian, the Danish, and of course the China Open next week. And there's confirmation that the finals will happen in December. So not only crucial qualifying points for the Super Series finals, but also, of course, for the Olympic Games. Well, that's our lineup for this afternoon semi-finals day. We're starting with women's doubles, then men's doubles, and the reigning world champions up against their teammates. New pairing from China. Well, I'll tell you about more of the draw for semi-finals in a minute as we look at the women's doubles draw, and you can see that 2 Chinese pairs ranked 1 and 2 in the world, and we'll be seeing both of those women's doubles semi-finals, because after this match then we have men's doubles, as I've already mentioned, then we have men's singles, and what a dream match it is. It is the world number 1 Lee Chongwei of Malaysia up against the reigning world and Olympic champion Lin Dan of China. Following that we'll have women's singles and the European champion Tina Baun of Denmark up against the new world number 1 Wang Shexian of China. And then the last of our 5 semi-finals will be the second women's doubles, as we just saw. Wan Xiaoli and Yu Yang, the number 1 seeds. They'll be up against Ha and Kim from Korea. So let's concentrate now on the first of our semi-finals. And the Danes, well, they're only seeded 8 coming into this year's tournament, but here they are in the semi-final. But I have to say, they haven't played against another seeded pair to get to this semi-final stage, because the seeds in their quarter of the draw, Fuji and Kakiwa from Japan, the number 3 seeds, lost out to Sorokina and Vizlova of Russia in the second round. Well, the left-hander is Kamilla Juhl, 27 years of age, so she's going to turn 28 next week, next Wednesday to be precise. And there's C.Pedersen. She's going to be a very busy player this afternoon and this evening, because she's also in the mixed doubles semi-final, where of course she is holder of this title with Joachim Fischer-Nielsen. So for the Danes, as I say, they haven't played against another seeded pair. They're number 8 seeds, number 12 in the world rankings, and all of their matches in 2 straight games, including against that first round match against the 2011 bronze medalists from the World Championships, Juhl and Ashwini Ponnappa of India, who incidentally won the gold medal at the Commonwealth Games last year as well. Second round against the English pairing of Warwick and White, and then against the European champions Sorokina and Vizlova of Russia yesterday. So there is Zhao Yunlei. She's 25 years of age, as indeed is her partner Tian Qing. This is their first year playing this tournament as a pair, but I can tell you that Zhao Yunlei, playing with Cheng Shu, reached the final in 2008. And of course, Zhao Yunlei was in the final of the mixed doubles last year, beaten by her opponent of today, C.Pedersen. Greg Velikot and Dennis Law, our umpire and service judge for this match. So for the Danes, well, this is a tall order. This is their 3rd semi-final of the year, and yet to reach a final. For this pair, though, my goodness, what a year they've had so far. 8 finals from 11 individual tournaments, having won 3 titles. In fact, they won the first 2 tournaments that they played together. The first being the Asian Games in Guangzhou at the end of last year. scratch partnership formed at the event because of an injury to Chen Shu, and they promptly won the gold medal. And then they started this year so well, winning the first of the Super Series events, the Malaysian Open. They won their first 2 tournaments they ever played together since reforming their partnership, because they did actually play together back in 2005 when they're both just 19 years of age. So here we go with the first of our semi-finals. The Danes, C.Pedersen and Kamilla Juhl, a left and right-handed combination at the far side of the court. Now this is actually the 4th time that these two pairs have played against each other, and obviously all this year. But the last time that they met, the Danes won, although Chinese combination won the first 2 encounters. Last time they met was in the 2nd round of the Japan Open.
Service over, 1-3. Out. 2-3. Service over, 4-2.
Little smile between the two Danes, trying to perhaps just calm the nerves.
Service over, 3-4.
Which is a powerful hitter, is the tall left-hander.
4-all.
And that was the one that did the damage, though. The flick deep into that forehand corner.
Five, 4.
Well, that's where Christinna is so good, the serve and looking for the 3rd shot. Both the Danes highly successful in the mixed doubles as well.
Service over. 5-6.
Of course, this Chinese combination, not only gold medal at the Asian Games, but silver medal at the World Championships earlier this year.
Big call. Service over, 7-6.
Yeah, using her power again, but placement was so good. Saw that Tian Qing was weighted, committed to that backhand defence, hit down her forehand side.
Service over, 7-all.
World mixed doubles champion at the moment, Zhao Yunlei. And there's a former world mixed doubles world champion, Kamilla Juhl, won the gold medal in Hyderabad in 2009. And just wrong off the back line.
8-7. Nine, 7.
And 4 straight points now.
10,
2 seats.
7.
Make that 5 straight
11,
points.
7
Into the
in the
mid-game
ball.
interval with a 4-point advantage. Looking to turn their defensive play into attack. The Chinese players are doing it very well indeed, driving the shuttle back, looking to come forward. And I think if the Danes want to win this semi-final, they really have to command the front of the court.
20 seconds.
Take every half
20
chance to go
seconds.
forward. Sheer threat of being at the net and hunting the shuttle, which they're both very, very good at. Could perhaps put pressure on their opponents.
11-7 play.
Well, we talked about it yesterday, the drift in this magnificent arena, the Hong Kong Coliseum. And the shuttle is flying a little bit faster, coming towards us as we look down on the court. Well,
Service over.
that in total was a run of
8-12.
6 straight points, which has put a completely different complexion on this opening game, because the Danes had been 7-6 up. Good rally, got herself forward. That's what I was suggesting she needed to do.
Service over, 13-8.
Yeah, but of course this is the problem. You're getting embroiled in these flat, fast exchanges. Trying to change the pace, which was the right idea.
Service over, 9-13.
Yeah, both pairs using the channel attack, smash down the centre of the court, narrows the angle of reply, and therefore more chance of getting your net player involved. And quite frankly, it's going to be very difficult. All four players on court have got such good defences that trying to hit a winner from the back of the court is very unlikely. Got to work the rally to get the net player to finish it off. Oh, super. Yeah. That's a couple of times the Danes have really found a gap deep into that forehand corner of the Chinese players. There's the drop shot. Flick over her head. And then a big, big gap at the front of the court. It's a well-constructed rally.
Over 15-10.
They're using the change of pace very well indeed.
11-15.
Danish combination. Kamilla, Juhl, of course, was European women's doubles champion back in 2008, playing with Lina Fria Christiansen. This partnership with Pedersen was only formed last year. In fact, they only played 3 tournaments last year. This is their first full year within this doubles partnership. And yet to have a really major breakthrough. They've had some very good results, but they haven't translated that into tournament titles.
15.
Oh, that's so good. Zhao Yunlei saw the gap.
16-13.
Oh, that's a great shot. This is a great rally. Oh my goodness! Oh, she's put it wide. Sensational doubles. Wonderful rally.
17-13.
Well, just proves the point about the quality of the defensive play, especially from the Chinese pair. That was remarkable. And in the end, the Danes running out of patience. Everything they tried came back. Yeah, she let it go long. Good judgment.
14-17.
Pedersen. That's a beautiful shot.
17.
That's what I was saying earlier about the serve, hunting the third shot, standing her ground. Oh, served out wide. Good change. Well, we've narrowed the gap to just one solitary point. Yeah, look at the body language of the Chinese players, the disappointment. What a contrast to the elation A celebration after that rally from the Danes. 16, 17. 17. All the 4-point deficit has been closed. It's another good serve. Oh, super. Little discussion in the Chinese camp there, who was supposed to go for that. Well, quite frankly, I think sometimes you've just got to give credit for the excellence of your opponents. Well, 5 straight points. And the Danes back into the lead. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. Tian Qing
Over 18 all.
taking the opportunity. Look, she's waiting defensively. Immediately, the drive has gone back. She moved forward to the net. Well, serve is crucial. Good serve too. And I think C.Pedersen just concerned that her partner was on the floor and therefore didn't really get herself settled defensively. Completely mistimed it. That's a sign of nerves, tension in the forearm. So now it's the Chinese who are back into the lead. Oh, super. Wonderful interception and change of pace.
20, game point 18.
Well, now 2 game points for the number 2 seeds. That's been pushed long at the back line. So on a run of 4 straight points coming from behind. The number 2 seeds, Tian Qing and Zhao Yunlei.
21-18.
21-18 confirms Greg Vellacott of Australia, the umpire. And the number 2 seeds, 1 game to the good. And the drive from Kamilla Juhl going just long. 16 minutes for that opening game, 21-18.
Next one. Next down. That's good. That's very good.
Christinna, Danish coach, former player. Former very, very good player.
The line judges are all okay and they're doing a good job, so that's good. Yes, indeed, yeah. I told them already. Yeah, I told them that they started in 10 seconds. Zhao. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, okay. 20 seconds, 20 seconds.
So the players back on court. Rikke Olsen, the Danish coach, former player and former winner here at the Hong Kong Open. Rikke Olsen won the mixed doubles title here in 1996, playing with Michael Sorgel.
Second game.
So she knows what it's like to play these big occasions. She's been given instruction to Pedersen and Juhl. I think, to be honest, what she will have been saying is you're trying to do the right things, mixing up the pace. Now you're playing the better end. keep fighting.
1-love.
Certainly have to cut out those sort of unforced errors. Yeah. Dominance at the front of the court.
1-all.
That's why they're both such good mixed doubles players. It's interesting, the head coach from Denmark, Lars Uhr, was telling me last year when the Danes actually formed their partnership, he wasn't necessarily too happy about it. He felt they both should be concentrating on their mixed doubles.
Service over, 2-1.
Of course, Kamilla, Juhl's mixed doubles partner, Thomas Laybourne, with whom she won the world title in 2009, he's been beset with injuries over this last 12 months or so, and of course if she hadn't been playing women's doubles she wouldn't have been playing at all. Now, I think it's a good thing. I think they've both improved as mixed doubles players because of their exploits in the women's doubles. I think it's been very good for them, for their development in general as players.
Three, 2. Service over.
That's a super backhand from Tian Qing.
3-all.
Immediately raises her hand in apology.
4-3.
Zhao Yunlei for her good fortune. Zhao Yunlei, of course, the most successful player at the World Championships earlier this year. Gold in the mixed doubles, silver in the women's doubles. Ah, super. Good reaction from Juhl.
4-all.
Juhl, born in Skagen, North Jutland. Super interception. Well, I think if there is a weakness with the Danes, I think it's the defensive play of C.Pedersen. I think she tends to be very committed. Yeah, got exposed there. One played on her backhand side, and then wasn't ready for the smash coming down different direction.
6-4. Service over. 5-6.
Head coach Lee Yongbo is a big fan of Tian Qing. Thinks that her character, as well as her style of play. There's Lars Uhr and Ulrika Olsen. Lee Yongbo thinks that she's such an easygoing personality.
Service over.
That she can adapt and get on well with anyone in the team. Any partnership that she forms in doubles or mixed doubles tends to do well. And in fact, when you look at her career titles, 8 career titles with 4 different partners. Just proves Lee Yongbo's point, I think. Powerful smashing 2 from Tian Qing.
8-5.
Yeah, there's the weakness on the defence of Pedersen. Good interception. That's
Service
what
over.
I think
6,
K.Rytter also
8.
will be urging them to do more of. Take your chances at the net.
Seven, 8. Long game. Yes.
Well, the umpire allowing the players to take on board some liquid. This match in progress, 24 minutes. Because the court needs to be mopped of the perspiration.
Thank you. Thanks, Christinna.
Thanks, Zhao. On court.
Yes, now the court has been mopped once the players back ready to play.
7, 8.
Oh, how did she reach that? Oh, it's just wide. Well, the interception there from C.Pedersen,
9, 7.
contorting her back to play a shot that really she should have perhaps taken on the backhand side. One backhand. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and the back shot. It's all happening. Oh, it was going to go long, but she couldn't get out of the way.
10, 7. Service over. 8, 10.
And the key to that, addressing the shuttle early, able to then just play the delicate block. Tian Qing on the right, as we saw the two Chinese coaches, former world men's doubles champion. Oh, there was
Service
hesitation.
over. 11,
Changed her
8.
mind.
End of all.
Perhaps should have left it. Shuttle flying faster than the Danish end. Up to the mid-game interval. 3-point advantage for the world number 2 ranked pair. Now, slight hesitation. The clear down the centre of the court. Both leaving it for the other. Nobody really taking the initiative and taking command and saying, I'm going for that
20
one.
seconds. 20 seconds. Okay. Zhao.
Yeah, the players
11,
back on
8.
court. It was 11-7 in the opening game at the mid-game interval. 11-8 here in the second.
Service over. 9-11.
New racket, she'll probably want to test that, I would think. Yep, very much a courtesy amongst the players. Just try out the new racket, a couple of hits. Very knowledgeable crowd here in Hong Kong.
9-11.
So 9-11.
Service over. 12-9. 13-9.
It's a clever, clever shot from Zhao Yunlei.
9.
Just slicing across the feathers, bringing the shuttle down so steeply. Of course, to create the slice, you still have to bring the racket head through so quickly, and therefore your opponents think it's going to be a smash. But it's a much steeper, much softer shot.
Service over. 10-14.
Well, I think it's time that the Danes have to react to this, because they're leaving it a little bit late. They want to win this semi-final.
Yeah. 11-14.
Both the Danes eager to get forward to the net, and that's what I was saying in the opening game. Sometimes if you just threaten that net area, that can force your opponents into error.
It's over.
Done it again.
15-11.
Softer shot. Danes back in their defensive stance, can't react to it. Well, total mishit. Little wry smile from the Danes as well. Oh.
Service over.
Yeah, she meant that.
12-16.
Set play, set it up for your left-handed partner. Well, looking at that previous point again. Well worked.
$17-12. $18-12.
Running out of ideas now, I'm afraid, the Danes. As the number 2 seeds now just 3 points away from their 9th final of the year. Oh, that's an incredible shot. That's what she plays so well in mixed doubles.
18.
Oh dear.
Service over. 19.
Well, the disappointment all too obvious. Yeah. Drive flat deep into the backhand corner of Pedersen.
20, match point 13.
That's what did the damage. 7 match points. It's gone long.
Game.
2 straight games, the victory for the number 2 seeds Tian Qing and Zhao Yunlei. 21-18, 21-13 in 33 minutes of play. Well, in the end, really just showed their class.
Match won by
There's
Tian Qing
confirmation
and
of
Zhao
the
Yunlei,
semi-final.
21-18,
The scoreline.
21-13.
And of course, C.Pedersen and Zhao Yunlei will both be back on court this evening for mixed doubles semi-finals. Well, there's a reason why they're so highly ranked and why they've been so successful. They are a very complete pair. But there were signs in that from the Danes that they too could be a real threat in world terms.